Hi, welcome back with Mr. Gunawan again. And by the way, Mr. Gunawan made this video for those who cannot join the online class, so you can still learn and you can keep watching this every time you want to watch this. Jadi kalian bisa nonton ini sambil tiduran, bisa nonton sambil makan setelah buka puasa, bisa sambil duduk-duduk, whatever, terserah. Yang penting kita harus tetap belajar. Oke. Nah, today's lesson is math. Sekarang kita mau belajar math ya. But what is the math topic, Mr. Gunawan? Math-nya kita mau belajar tentang apa? Addition lagi kah? Subtraction lagi kah? No. Today's topic is about tada! Okay. And by the way, have you ever seen this before? Pernah baca tidak? Mungkin di bukunya Mami, atau di koran, atau ketemu di mana aja deh ini. Okay. And this is what we call as bar graph. Ya, ini namanya bar graph. What is bar graph? And how do we learn it? How do we do the worksheet? Mr. Gunawan akan jelaskan sekarang. So stay tuned here. Tetap semangat belajar dan please pay attention. Oke, diperhatikan ya saat Mr. Gunawan jelaskan materinya. Oke, semangat. Let's go. Okay, so guys, this is the bar graph that Mr. Gunawan said before as our topic. Before we continue, let me read a story for you. Okay, what's the story about? Teacher want to know about the transportation that students use to come to school. There are 25 students in the classroom and 4 kinds of transportations. In bahasa, guru pengen tahu nih, bagaimana anak-anak di kelasnya datang ke sekolah. Tuh, ada 25 anak di kelas dan 4 jenis transportasi. Ada 4 cara berbeda mereka datang ke sekolah. Yang pertama, by bike. The second one, yang kedua, by bus. The third one, yang ketiga, by car. And the last one, yang keempat, by walking. So there are 4, bike, bus, car, and walk. So, jadi this is what we call as collecting information. Ini yang disebut collecting information. What is collecting information? In bahasa, mengumpulkan berita, mengumpulkan informasi. What information, Mr. Gunawan? Informasi tentang transportation of students. Gimana caranya student datang ke sekolah? Oke, Mr. Gunawan lanjut ini ya. So, this is the information number 1. Collecting information number 1. Let's see the teacher. What the teacher's saying. Teacher says, how many of you take their bike to school? Kata teachernya, ada berapa nih anak yang datang ke sekolah naik sepeda? Can you help me to count the students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students raise their hands and they come to school by using bike. And then that is, by the way, that is information number 1. Next, continue. This is information number 2. Informasi yang nomor 2. Teacher ask the student again. Teacher nanya lagi nih. How many of you take the bus to come to the school? Ada berapa yang ke sekolah naik bus? And then let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 student come to school using bus. Okay? That is information number 2. Now we continue. This is information number 3. Teacher asked the students again, how many of you come by car? Ada berapa yang diantar mami naik mobil? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3 students raise their hands and come to school by car. Okay, next, information number 4. How many of you walk to school? Teacher asks. And then, how many students raise their hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 students raise their hands and they walk to school. Mereka ke sekolah jalan kaki. Some of you, or maybe all of you, not come to school by walking, right? Semua diantar mami atau naik bus, school bus. Nah, so this is the information about students transportation come to school. Jadi ini beritanya, ini informasinya tentang cara siswa datang ke sekolah. Nah, because teacher has asked the students already, teacher sudah bertanya kepada student menjawab, so teachers got the information. So we've got the information, guys. Kita udah ketemu nih informasinya. Look at on the screen, there are 2 boxes. Ada 2 kotak kan? Tuh, look at. Can you see? Guys, trust me. Both are the same information. Itu sama kok. Hah? Masa sih Mr. Gunawan sama? Terus apa bedanya yang kotak yang pertama dan kotak yang kedua? Oke. Let's prove it. Kita buktikan ya. Nah, Mr. baca kotak yang kedua. You see first box. Kalian lihat di kotak yang pertama. Benar tidak yang Mr. Gunawan baca? There are 25 students in the classroom. Benar kan? Ada 25 siswa. 5 students come school by bike. Coba lihat. Benar tidak? Yang baik ada 5. Benar. 8 students come to school by bus. 8 naik bus. Benar tidak? Benar. 3 students come to school by car. Benar tidak? Ada 3 yang naik mobil diantar. And 9 students come to school by walking. Benar kan? Ada 9 yang jalan kaki. So it's same. The difference is, yang pertama, box pertama it's simple. Dan box yang kedua, it is too long. Some of you still need to learn reading in English. Beberapa anak harus masih belajar membaca in English. Jadi it's quite difficult for you to read that, the box number 2. Tapi this is what we need. We need to help you reading bar. Nah, jadi yang kita baca informationnya dalam bentuk bar. So how we make bar graph? Gimana caranya bikin bar graph, Mr. Gunawan? Okay, can you see this? This is the information. Let Mr. help you ya. This is the information that we got before. Ini informasi yang sudah kita dapat tadi. Oke, tentang caranya student ke sekolah. Ada yang naik bus, naik sepeda 5 anak. Ada yang naik bus 8 anak. Ada yang naik mobil 3 anak. Ada yang 9 jalan kaki. That is our information. We want to change this into the bar graph. Nah, Mr. mau tanya dulu, apa itu bar? What is bar? This is bar. Tuh, yang jalan itu namanya bar. Oke. This is bar. Tuh. Bar is tuh, the blue one. This is bar. Oke. That is bar. Bar is rectangle, and then 1 bar for 1 student. 1 bar for 1 student. Remember that. Okay, we continue. Kita lanjutin ya. We gonna change this information into the bar graph. Kita mau ganti nih. Kita mau ubah. Look at. Let's start from the bike first. Can you see? Ini tulisan bike nih. Tuh, bike. Tuh, bike. Ya, sepeda. Let's start with bike. How many students come to school using bike? 5. Yuk kita bikin barnya, kita bikin bar grabnya yuk. Gimana caranya? One box, one bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bener kan? Ya, 5 students using bike to come to school. Bener ya, 5 ya? Oke. And then, how about bus? Let's go to the bus. Okay, the red one. Ini bus yang warna merah nih. Oke. Bus. How many students come to school using bus? 8. Let's see the bar. This is the bar grab of bus. Ini bar grabnya bus. Ada 8. Is it 8, Mr. Gunawan? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Bener kan? 8. And then, we continue to car. Car. Mobil. Okay. This is car. Tuh, car. How many students come to school using car? Diantar naik mobil? 3. Gimana bar grabnya, mister? Tuh, itu bar grabnya. Kita hitung benar tidak? 3. 1, 2, 3. Benar. 3 ya. 3 bar. And then the last one. How many students come to school by walking? Ada berapa yang jalan? 9. Yuk kita bikin bar grabnya. Oh, 9. Kita hitung. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Benar ya? So 9 bar. 9 students come to school by walking. This is bar grab. It is easy, right? Gampang banget. Nah, kalau sudah seperti ini kita mau praktis, oke? Nah, praktis nih. Oke. Sekarang let's read the instruction first. Kita baca dulu instruksinya tuh biar gede tuh, Mr. Gunawan gedein. This is a grab of pets that belong to the students of Miss Smith class. Use the information from the grab to answer the questions. Jadi ini bar grab tentang hewan peliharaan murid-muridnya Miss Smith. Tuh. And then use the information. Jangan lupa pakai informasinya. Informasinya ini guys. Nah. Oke, apa informasinya? Coba kita lihat petsnya dulu. Ada apa-apa aja petsnya? Tuh. Ada dog, ada cat, ada fish, dan ada birds. Dog, cat, fish, birds. That is the pet. Nah, what? Ini apa mister yang angka-angka ini? Ini adalah number of student. Ini adalah angka berapa anak nanti yang punya dog, punya cat, punya fish, dan punya bird. Dah, oke, ini namanya informasi. Remember ya informationnya ya. Oke, yuk kita baca pertanyaannya. Number 1, how many dog that students have? Ada berapa student yang punya dog? Siapa yang bisa jawab? Look at the bar. Yuk, lihat bar yang dog. Nih, lihat yang ini nih, dog. Nih. Ada berapa guys? Ada 6. Emang iya benar 6 mister? Yuk kita buktikan. Tuh. Look at the top of the line. Lihat garis yang paling tinggi. Yang di atas. Di 6 kan? Point to number 6. Berarti ada 6 students have dogs in that classroom. Number 2. How many birds that students have? Ada berapa students yang punya bird? Nah, siapa yang bisa jawab? Nah, oke. Let's talking about bird now. Berarti yang birds ya. Lihat yang birds. Nih yang birds. Mr. Gunawan ganti warna hijau. Tuh, birds. Jangan lihat yang cats, jangan lihat yang fish. Look at to the bird. How many? Ada yang bisa jawab? 2. Kita buktikan. Emang benar 2, mister? Tuh, lainnya di number 2. Berarti ada 2 student yang punya bird. Oke, good. Sekarang kita lanjut pertanyaannya. Nomor 3 nih. Which pet has the most number? Nah, hewan peliharaan mana yang paling banyak jumlahnya? The most number. Most number itu artinya yang paling banyak. Berarti lihat yang paling tinggi. Which one? Yo, siapa yang bisa tebak? Is it dog? Or cat? Or fish? Or bird? The correct answer is fish. Emang kenapa fish mister yang paling banyak? Let's see. Tuh garisnya paling tinggi, 7. It means 7 student have bird. Have fish. Ya. So 7 student have fish. That's why fish is the most number of pet. Jadi fish itu hewan peliharaan yang paling banyak di kelas itu yang punya. Next, number 4. Which pet has the least number? Hewan peliharaan mana yang paling sedikit jumlahnya? Berarti lihat yang paling pendek barnya. Siapa bar yang paling pendek? Dog, cat, fish, or bird? Yo, siapa yang bisa jawab? Ayo. Yang jawabannya benar adalah birds. Why birds? Because only 2 students having birds. Karena hanya 2 anak tuh yang punya birds. Coba tuh birds. Bener kan? Cuman 2 tuh. Lihat tuh the red line. Cuman 2 guys. Jadi bird is the least number of pet. Jadi birds itu adalah pet yang paling sedikit yang dipunyai di kelas itu. So that's easy right? Gampang kan? This is how the way to read grab. Bar grab. Gampang, jadi tetap boleh belajar. Nanti kalian bisa terus ulangin video ini supaya pinter, supaya bisa semakin cepat mengerti. Oke, if you guys find difficulties, kalau ada yang masih belum mengerti, boleh langsung tanya sama Mr. Gunawan ya. By WhatsApp atau nggak apa-apa terserah. Oke, thank you. Okay, so how was the topic today? It is easy right? Jadi kalian bisa belajar dimanapun, kapanpun, and please stay safe, jangan sakit-sakit ya. Okay, and then we're gonna continue to another lesson and another day. Bye bye.